Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. If you're visiting to your channel for a first time, then this is my small introduction. I'm thankful for each and every member because it's just you and just you who is helping me and this channel to grow. I thoroughly enjoy learning and sharing software development languages and technologies with you. It's a mission which I am trying to drive to share knowledge with everyone whose aim is to establish career in software. Please keep watching, sharing and motivating others to subscribe to your channel. Also press the bell icon to never miss the updates. Thank you. Let's start learning. So this is the session 2 on Lightning Flow. And in case if you haven't checked the Lightning Flow session 1, then I request you to please check how to find. I will also provide you the link in the below section of this playlist section. Now in the Become Salesforce Administrator playlist, here we have the here we have day 16 Lightning Flow 1. And this is, why I'm saying this, because this is very, I have really put the hard, the effort to make you understand. And as you know, I try to give in detail knowledge about each and every concept. And I try to, make you understand everything in a very easy, in deep manner, so that there should not be any confusion when you are trying to work in your projects or in your, in your interviews, right? So I will request you to please, to have a look, because it's, I'm sure, once you will learn in a sequence, you won't face any difficulty. Coming back. So this is, the session 2, and today I'm going to talk about the resources, where I will discuss each and everything about the resources, which is very, the important, because when you understand, what is the resources and all the, the type of the resources, working on the flow become very easy. So here in this session, I will, I will make you understand each and every resource, the importance, how to use everything, and then we will go with the practical, the approach, so that you can, the use in your projects. You can explain someone in your interview, or you can share the knowledge. So what is, the resources? So resource is basically, first of all, let me show you how the resource looks like, in case if you have forgot about, the source. So you can, there is a two-way, but I will show you the resource. So resource means this is a placeholder, which holds a value, and that can be, the used throughout the flow, right? And there are two type of, two ways to get a resource. One is either you can go in the toolbox, manager, and here from the manager, you can click on new resource. But all of your, resources are not available through your new resource. Some, the resources are available when you use any of your element. So if you have noticed, this is a new UI of the flow, the builder. Earlier, manager used to be here, and inside the tool here, we used to have the elements. Here some, some difference we have here. So now how to use, you might be surprised that now where is the, the element, or the how to use the element. So you can, use the element from here. You can click on the plus sign and then element is available here. All the elements are available here. Okay. So coming back. So when you use the element, then it will be available in the resource. Okay. So there are the two ways. Now let us see the types of the resources, and each type we will see, so that you can have a understanding. First is action. Now action is not available in the new resource. Okay, this is not available in the new resource. Okay, we will see all this resource type. Action is available when you click on the the element and you use action. Now I'm just using the any sample, I just want to show you how the resource looks like when you use the action. So I'm giving the name as try, and the okay, and click. See here I have the resource. Now what is the requirement? Why this resource is available? So whatever the output, whatever the output this action will give, it will be stored in this particular resource, and that's why this is the action. Okay, means we are storing the output of the action element into action resource, and I have given the the name as try. Okay, hope this is clear. Now another thing is choice. Choice is available in the new resource. Here, this is choice. You can give the API name. And this is important. Now, let's say if I type here, I will explain you, so I'm just giving you the example so that it will be easy for you. Are you Salesforce lover? So let's say, I'm asking you, are you Salesforce lover? So your response will be yes. The same way, the choice, what the choice do, choice will, they show you this, this kind of, the message on your UI, and your response, it will capture as true or false. In a format of whatever, you will give a answer. So we have certain data types here as, the text, number, currency, date, boolean. So right now, I want to get a response as the whether you are right. You are a Salesforce lover, yes or no. So I'm capturing your response as, in the backend, I'm capturing your response as true. Okay, cool. How to show, again, how to show, so I will demonstrate you. Okay, now we have constant. Constant is also available in a new resource section, and this is something is when you store a fixed value. So constant resource holds a fixed value, and that cannot be changed throughout the flow. So this is the constant means, as the name itself is defining, constant means fixed. So it's responsible for holding a fixed value, and that cannot be changed throughout the flow. And the data type is again the same. Okay, One more thing, either it could, whenever, whatever data type you are selecting when you are, creating the resource, in all the data types, choice, constant, whatever, the resource, further we will discuss in every data type, in every resource, the data type, whatever we will select, and once we will click on done, it cannot be changed. Okay. Now, fourth one is decision outcome. Decision outcome is not available in the new resource. This is we have to select the element. Now, decision is something is equivalent to if else condition. So basically what happened is, here you are, let me show you first, let me give you the demo. User city equal see here. So decision is basically is your, the if else kind of the condition, equivalent to the if else. Okay. Two branches we have, decision one, default outcome. Now, if the, if the condition will satisfy, the condition which I have, just shown you, the user city equal Noida, this is, the decision one. If the condition will satisfy, then this branch will execute. Okay. If condition will not satisfy, then this branch will execute. This default. Or let me, correct my statement. If the condition will satisfy, then your decision one will execute. Let's say if I, create one more outcome. Okay. And I will give the name as decision two. Okay. And see, so if decision one condition will satisfy, then it will go into this branch. If decision two condition will satisfy, then this will go into decision two branch. If there is no condition is getting satisfied, okay, then it will go into the default outcome. And when you use the decision, your resource is available. Okay. So decision means it's just an if else kind of the, the thing which you use in the flow, and based on the condition, you decide which branch will be executed. Okay. We will, I'm again saying, don't worry, we will see each and every example, how to use in detail when we will discuss about the scenarios. Okay. Right now, my focus is just to, to make you understand because when you're working on the, the scenarios, I will be using the resources. At the time, you will be very clear that why I'm using, these resources, what is the importance of these resources. Okay. What is, the utilization of the resources. Now we have the formula. Or, let's say if you are working on on any project, so you should not be, struggling in finding out that where this resource will be available, right? Is it, there are a lot, I have seen that, people are very confused. They are very, they're struggling with all these things. So that's why I decided to, discuss in this session about the sources. But I guarantee you, once you will complete this, the complete session of the flow, you won't struggle in any of the scenario. And if even if you struggle, then let me know. I will, I will help you in working in your scenarios. So next is formula. Formula is available in the new resource section. Okay. Now this is something, you use to create a formula expression, right? Same, the formula which we use, like for example, if I go with the Boolean one, okay, or if I go with the the text one, so I can create my formula here, and the formula expression will help me in in my calculation in the flow. Okay. One important thing is, if you're using the number here, then you will get a decimal place here. If you're using the currency here, then you get the decimal place here, and this decimal place will store what is the decimal place means? 1 2. So after this decimal dot, this is my decimal place, right? Sorry. So this is my decimal place. So here I can make this decimal placeholder up to 17 digits. If there will be no if I will not decide any, then it will take, by default it will take as 0. Okay. Data type is text, number, currency, boolean, day, date time. And again, whatever data type you will select while creating this resource, you won't be able to change it later on. Okay. So formula expression helps in the evaluate the expression at the runtime and give you the output. Okay. Now we have global constant. Now just let me show you. So the global constant means it's a the system provided values, true, false, empty, string. Okay, let me show you so that it will be easy for you to understand. So let's say I am creating the let me create the choice one so that it will be easy for you to understand. Coming back to the same example, are you a Salesforce lover? Okay, and I'm selecting the data type as Boolean. So here the value which I am choosing is a global constant. Okay, global constant false, global constant true. Okay. So for the true, for false, it will be false. Now, if let's say if I am selecting as text, so I get, the one more thing, that is global constant empty string. And one thing I would like to show you before I move to the this thing. How it looks like. So you created this thing, and this is your global constant. Okay. Now you cannot change it. This is what I was telling you. So let me delete it. So let me talk about now the empty string. See, empty string, and there's a lot, a lot many times I have seen, people are confused that, why not to use null. See, empty string and null have difference. Null means that there is a no value, no, uh, no memory allocation. Okay. But empty string means there's nothing in a string, but memory allocation, yes, we have memory allocation, right? So we use, the empty string. And I mean, this is something, we do, in the runtime, we check, whether this is, I mean, at runtime, we check, whether this is a empty string. And if somebody will ask you that whether this, the empty string and null are considered as separate, yes, these are considered as separate. Okay. In a run, when we, in a runtime, these both are considered as separate. Okay. Hope this is clear. And you have the, I mean, you have one picture as well. Now it won't be, to confuse you. And if you are, liking my presentation, please, give a thumbs up. Now we have the global variable. Again, global constant, system provided fixed values. Okay. Where we have the true, false, empty string. Okay. And here we have seen that what is the difference between the empty string and the difference between empty string and null. Okay. Now what is the global variable? Again, system provided variables. Okay. Now these variables help us in, the in storing, referring the information related to Salesforce org or running user. Okay. So global, the global variable helps in getting the value of your Salesforce org and or running user. Okay. How? Let me show you. So when you go into the variable, no, wait, let me show you. So these are the global variable, and we will discuss about each and every type of the global variable. But understand, the global variable means it helps, it's a system provided variables which helps in, the referring your the Salesforce org and or your running users data. Okay. Now what is this? The first global, the variable means this help in referring your API URL or session ID flow. So this helps in getting the data about your flow. For example, flow dot current stage, flow dot, the active stage. Okay. I mean, this helps, in getting the the detail about the flow, right? Then we have organization details, right? I mean, any detail like organization, like, the, for example, your address, city, anything. Okay. If I go with the flow, current stage, active stage, right? Current record, interview guide. We will see everything. Don't worry about it. But I just want to, to give you the the understanding what exactly this means. Okay. Same way as the profile, your system, your user, and user role. Okay. Clear? Hope this is clear. Okay. Now pause configuration. Pause configuration, I cannot explain you here because this is not available here. Okay, so I have to go back. So basically, the pause configuration we use in auto launch. So let me click, let me, wait. Okay. Now here I have the option to select the pause configuration. This pause configuration is not available in the new resource. This is available in the element section. Okay. So whenever, we select this pause element, it will create a resource under the name as pause configuration. And pause configuration is only available in the auto launched flow, as you can see. Okay. Now pause configuration output will be always a Boolean. Correct. Now if the pause, I mean, if the, let's say, if the condition satisfied, pause configuration condition satisfied, then the result will be true. If there will be no condition, then by default it will be true. Okay. And once your flow pauses, to resume that that flow, we need one or two resume event. Okay. And in the very first, in a very first, the resume event, your flow will resume and execute based on the pause configuration outcome. Okay. Let me repeat it again. Pause, because this is not a these available in the screen flow. This is in the auto launch, and in the auto launch we have the option as the pause. So I'm selecting, if I'm selecting the pause, I will get the resource as pause configuration. Pause configuration is only the resource available when you use the pause element. If the pause configuration, the pause configuration result will be always Boolean. Okay. And if the condition, whatever the condition I have in the pause configuration will match, then the result will be true. If there is no condition, then by default as true. Once the the flow will resume, sorry, will pause, we need one or two resume element. In a very first element, in a very first element, resume element, my flow will resume and execute the connector based on the pause configuration right? Now next I have is the picklist choice set. Very easy, very simple. And this gives you the, the 100% flexibility. Let me show you. This is available in the new resource. Picklist choice set, you have to select the object name, let's say account. Okay. And if there is available, if there is any available multi-select pick list, then you will get an option to, select the multi-select pick list. I will show you right away. So I don't have, so let me, just select the pick list. Now all the pick list fields which is available in my account object, I can see here. Okay. And the value of that pick list, let's say industry. Okay. So whatever the value I have in this pick list industry, which is available in the account object, right? Getting a point? This is my pick list field in account object. Okay. So I can, set the order as well, ascending, descending, default order of the field. Okay. So this is only the use of your picklist choice set. Okay. Very easy, very simple. Hope this is clear. Now I have record choice set. So what was the importance of the picklist choice set? To get the, you can refer any object, and in an object, if you have the picklist or the multi-select picklist, you will get the all the picklist or picklist available, and then you can use it. Now I have the record choice set. I can let's say user. Now, based on my condition of the user object, whatever the condition I will set here, I can get the records of my user object. Getting my point? What is the what is the the importance of this record choice set? To get the record of your choice. So whatever the condition I will set here, I will get the record, and I can even select here how many records I want to see. Okay. Clear? And you can store it. Clear? Okay. So this is, this is an option. If you don't want to see the, the record, any condition, then it's okay. You can, set a maximum number of your choices. The, how many records you want to see of the user object, because I have selected the user object here. Okay. Then you can create a label to store, the data here. Okay. And do not worry. I'm again saying we will, work with every scenario so that everything will be clear. Okay. If this is clear, I'm sure, you must be enjoying and you will be feeling now, the bit confident that yes, you are learning the flow. Now I have the screen. As you know, a screen is something which is available in the element section. Okay. Now screen, this is something, as it is say, is something which is for your UI experience, for the user experience, right? You click on here, then you give the label here. You can, the work with the header and footer section here. You can, this is completely for, the for your user thing. I mean, what the, user can do. Let me show you one thing. Um, just a minute. So file upload. Who will do the file upload? User. Okay. Clear. And if you are enjoying, then please don't forget to, to like this video, because it really, it takes the effort to share the, knowledge. So I mean, just your like, and that's my, the fees. Now we have, the stage. Okay. Stage, again, stage means what? Stage show the like, the I when I discuss this thing, the global variable, where it is here. I have shown you flow.active stage, current stage. So it actually, gives you the stage of where, I mean, where it is. It's just in progress bar, something like this, right? I will, I will show you with the scenario. Okay, how to work with the stage? Let me, show you. So stage is available in the new resource section. Okay. Text template. So this is basically, the use to store a text which can be altered as well. Okay. And you can, you can change it. And if you want to, make some HTML changes, that's also you can do. This is available in the new resource, text template, and you can give the text here, whatever, text you want to give. You can use the HTML text here. You can, the use your the, the global variables here. Okay. Correct. Variable is something which name itself define changing. Okay. So variable is, is something, which holds a value which can be changed, the throughout the flow. Okay. And this is available from in the new resource section. You can, select any of the data type available. Okay. So this is all about the resources. In the next video, I will be coming with a next topic in the flow. Till then, keep learning, stay safe.